Welcome to part 2 of things I've learned in my time as a missionary. So today, I just wanted to share something I learned. He gave me the phrase during a very busy time in India, once again. And the phrase was, intimacy sustains intensity. So pretty much this came after I had a dream where I was in a really dry and cracked land that was just extremely dead and dry and cracked and hot. And so I was like, feels like India. So hot, so dry. But yeah, so in the dream, I just remember feeling like, wow, this place is really dead. And I look down and I'm in this like bathtub full of water that is connected to pipes that have a water tank on the top of it of endless flowing water that's coming down into my tub. And I'm like just feeling really cool in it. And so I just remember knowing that I was fine where I was, and even though I was in the midst of a desert land. And he confirmed it again through a couple people giving me words about that. And it happened in a time where I was like feeling a little bit overwhelmed because of all the stuff that I was doing. And he just kept reminding me that intimacy with him is my lifeline. And this applies to everybody, not just missionaries, of course. This is, all believers. It reminds me actually of the John 15 verse that says that whoever, if you abide in me and I in you, you'll bear much fruit. And then the part that says, apart from me, you can do nothing. I felt that apart from him, nothing good could come out of me. Nothing good. I couldn't be a part of anything good because apart from him, you can do nothing. But when I'm connected to him, the lifeline, the source, not only did I feel just okay with all the things that were going on, but I felt just like overwhelming peace about it. And just that I could just keep running and just keep going, just on and on and on, because I have my lifeline. And India was a hard place to live in for me, but obviously loved it so much. And so some days it would just feel really overwhelming, just how hard it is physically, and just the stimulation constantly of every one of your senses, and just like it not being your home. But also just the spiritual warfare that would happen on a daily basis, and just feeling that can really easily weigh you down and discourage you, and the enemy tries to whip out all these things to try to discourage you and get you off the field. And and so there were days that we just felt that, like just real, just all of a sudden so depressed. And the Lord would remind us that intimacy with him is what sustains the intensity around us, or for us going through intense things. And that is still true today, and it will always be true in every part of my life, because it's only getting busier and things are only stacking up against me, just distractions or responsibilities, whatever it may be. But that intimacy with the Lord sustains us, and in whatever circumstance you're going through, when we look at him, everything becomes clear, whether your questions are actually answered or the hardships get better, whatever the case may be. If we look at him, there we find our peace, and there we find our joy and our rest and our home. And so, everything that we need is in him, including energy. But so that was part 2. Thanks for listening. Love y'all.